What is going on, Bulls Nation? Wow, what a win against the Miami Heat, who's red hot right now. But a confusing win, but we'll take it. We'll talk about it right after this. All right, Bulls Nation. So that was a wild game. So I was a bit late starting the game, and I saw the score. I was like, there must be something wrong. 20-1? Like we scored a point? We couldn't even drill two free throws or something? So I tuned in and I was like, wow, this is horrible. I mean, I know we got always get into a slow start, but 20-1? One? So I was like, all right, I mean, I was gonna watch the Bulls anyway, so I was like, all right, let's see this disaster. And it was a disaster. Make no mistake about it. I was watching it. They just couldn't hit a shot. And that's the story of the Bulls for the past few games now. Just total chaos. And then Zach LaVine finally hit a layup, and then we started hitting some shots. And then all of a sudden, we saw ourselves back within one digit. And I was like, all right, this is Miami Heat we're talking about. They are going to let you in the game. That is why they are in the rumors. Even though they have won, 7 in a row, they're still the Miami Heat. They don't have, they are like the Bulls, but I always feel like the Bulls have better talent. They have Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler, I know. But if you put in Spoelstra here, if we trade Spoelstra for Billy Donovan, straight up, none of the players, we would do so much better than what the Heat have accomplished. Like, we would actually have a chance against Jokic and the Denver Nuggets if you switch the places of Spoelstra and Billy Donovan. That's how much confident I have with a roster with a decent coach. I'm sorry. Spoelstra is not a decent coach. He's a Hall of Fame coach. He's actually, I would say, the best coach right now. But yeah, that's where we're at. Miami Heat, they don't have. I mean, Jimmy is Jimmy, right? I actually think he took a bunch of unrecommended shots in this game. What I'm surprised about is this. Zach actually is playing good. He might not be that engaged. And what I mean by that is he's not taking as many shots, because maybe that's what Billy wants. Ball rotation, it's just ball movements and all that stuff. He only has 13 points, but it actually works. So if that is his plan, not to be quote unquote engaged, he's not taking ill-advised shots. He's not making dumb decisions, at least in this game. He's passing. Look at that pass. Normally he would just take a three from that one. But he passed the ball. He made the right play out there. Again, he didn't, his points wasn't that great, but the basketball decisions are actually pretty darn good. And this might actually work. No, it won't. But, this is where you need Zach. Well, he becomes nuclear. I think at this point, Zach was be like, you know what? There's nothing to lose. I might just wing it right here. And he has the ability to do that. Now, in situations like this, where it's tied up or you need a bucket, I still want DeMar to hold it or, take the shot, because he's proven it time and time again that he is the guy. He's the fourth quarter guy. But look at that. That is a good play by Zach. Swinging the ball. And he could actually get the ball again, if you swing it one more time. But Debo just got the play. Look at that. Willing passer. I like this, quote unquote, not engaged Zach. I like this, and also he goes nuclear when it's needed. I like what I'm seeing here. I'm not saying we're not going to trade him anymore. I still want him gone, but for the time being, because we can't sit him out. There's just no way the Bulls can sit him out. We can't give him the hardened treatment here. We just, he's not showing that kind of aggression to the Bulls. So, and he's still helping the team. He's a very good player. I think the disconnect here is that after year 3 with the same roster, all of a sudden Billy Donovan said, you know what, we're going to move the ball around. And it didn't work for the first, I don't know, we're at what, like 15 games now? More than 15 games. It hasn't worked, right? And all of a sudden, Zach felt, I'm not getting my touches. And then all of a sudden, we're losing. So this is obviously not working. I want out of this mess. But you can tell that the Bulls, come second half, it is kind of working, the ball rotation, because you can't do hero ball. I get that. It's just not implemented very well. But maybe we'll turn the corner. I'm not hopeful for that. Kobe is still Kobe. He's hot and cold. I still would like to see more of Javon Carter. At what expense? I would say at Kobe's expense. If he's not, if that means he starts, because we are off to a bad start all the time. If that means you need to start Javon and Alex Caruso and put Kobe off the bench again. I know we've been this route before, but come on, man. This is ridiculous. 22-1? Maybe one more game. If we still get off to a bad start, put Javon in there because his shooting has not cooled off. He is consistent, and he's a pretty good defender. I don't understand. This is where Billy drives me nuts. Patrick Williams has some good plays. Offensive rebound, a block. He's feeling good about himself. Took him out. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Why is this your rotation? You have like a set rotation in your mind. Go with the flow. Get the gut feeling into you. That's what good coaches does. We all know he's not a good coach. I still want him gone. I still want Zach to be traded. But I haven't fully given up on DeMar yet, or this roster, because they're pretty good. I don't know, man. I still would like to blow them up. Honestly, dude, I just kind of contradict myself there. But wins like this kind of shows you what the potential of this team could be if you only have a decent coach. My God, a man can dream. But hey, I'll take it. I'll just hope that it's not. I just hope that the effort we consistently see, because guys like Caruso and Drummond and Ayo and Craig, I feel bad for them because they give it their all. Javon Carter, guys like that, they deserve to win, and they came here to win, and I hope they do. I still hope they do because they do play hard. I hope they get opportunities here. You know what? I would say this: Kobe plays hard too. He gives it all on his defense as well. Things are not going as well. Jimmy was targeting him all night. I was hoping that Billy would notice that and not switch when it comes to Jimmy, because Jimmy was hunting him. And the calls are going for Jimmy, of course. But, of course, Billy, you can be like, hey, do not switch. You can switch on everything but Jimmy Butler. Put Alex Caruso on him. Hey, we got the win. I'm happy about it. We're going to face the Heat again, I believe, next time. But, hey, a win's a win, right? And we still have this Zach saga. I don't think it's going to resolve itself till December, but we shall see. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, Bulls Nation, and I'll see you guys in the next game.